Guys, I am going to teach you a fan. This is the Riffle fan. This is going to be the third video in my fan series where I teach you the thumb fan, the one-handed fan, and this now, the Riffle fan. I don't think I'm going to be adding any like pressure fan, or I might add a couple of different things that kind of are fans, if you consider them fans, but either way, this is the next video, and this one is difficult. I will just say it right now. Definitely not a beginner thing. It took me a long time to get this down to the point where I have it now. I've been working on it for multiple months, and it's very difficult, but it is definitely worth the effort to put into it. So, it looks like this, and it is very, very visual. A lot of people, like, when I perform this or do this just to show off or whatever, usually it's at school, and they don't hear me riffling the cards, so they always think it's just coming out of nowhere, and they're always like, wow, how did you do that? And, like, that was really cool, do it again. And it is definitely one of my favorite fans. I mean, the thumb fan is a very, very basic way to do it, and it's fun to do a thumb fan with magic, like telling them to put their card or take a card out of a thumb fan. And that's great, but usually fans are made to just be flashy and show off, and this one does a very good job of that because of just the way it works and how different it is than normal, like, other fans where, like, you know, it's kind of a slow motion and it's kind of like you can see what they're doing. But with this one, it's kind of difficult to see, and it's very, very flashy. It's just like fluid, I guess, and the way it works is it's gravity based, so you can't do it holding it like this very well. You can't hold it horizontal to the ground or parallel to the ground because the gravity won't be pulling down on those cards. You have to have it angled like this and then move up to get it to do the complete round. And the way it works is you have to have like you have to put the very end of your finger, like practically on the fingernail or on the fingernail, right on the top corner of the deck of cards, and you're doing a riffling motion with your thumb like you would if you were doing a dribble, like that, except for it's not dropping the cards, it's just getting them in motion. And so to do it, like I said, put the very tip of your finger on the bottom of the top corner on the bottom side of the deck of cards. And you're going to start doing that riffling motion one by one, and holding it angled to the ground so that the gravity will be pulling those cards down. You want to let them swing out, and one issue that you're going to run into is if you leave your hand where it is, the cards will get stopped by your pinky, and it won't make the complete circle. So what you want to do is, as you're riffling down, you want to extend these fingers. I did that a little early, but you want to just extend these fingers as you go so that your fingers never get in the way of these cards coming through, so you can make that complete circle. And even if it's not fully complete, you can just like straighten it out or whatever. Like I usually pinch it, I just pull back, and it'll extend it just that much more to make it, like, you know, a full circle. And it's always very impressive when I do this. People are always really impressed, and they say, wow, like, you probably have been doing this for a long time, which I have. I've been doing magic for 4 years, which it sounds like a lot, but really it's not. It's gone by super quickly, and yeah. But this is a very, very good cardistry move to learn. I highly recommend that you guys learn this one, because it is very, very, like, it catches people's attention. Like, how I get most of the people that I do magic for is I'll just be sitting there, and I'll be doing cardistry in the hallways at school or in the classroom or wherever I am, doctor's office, in, like, bus stop, whatever. No matter where I am, if I usually always carry a deck of cards with me, and I'll just start doing cardistry and different things in different places, and usually that's enough to get people to come up and say, hey, do you do magic? And I'll say yes, and then I would say, well, you know, would you like to see a trick? And it always catches people's attention, and it's very good, so definitely learn it. Learn a lot of cardistry, because cardistry just makes you seem more professional than you are. Because I'm not by any means a great magician or an amazing magician. It's the cardistry that makes me seem like I'm better than I actually am, which is always great. So that's how you do the riffle fan. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to respond. And yeah, hope you guys have fun learning this one, and I'll see you guys next time.